What's up, everybody? This is Bucks Till Death. Giving you a review, basically slash comparison of the a40s, and then comparing them with the a50s. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible. I just did it once, and it was about 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna try to cut that damn near in half. I'm gonna just touch on things quickly. Try to be more organized. So first I'm going to touch on with the a40s. Here's the headset. I got the red series, the neon color, 2013 edition, obviously. I got my own custom speaker tags on here with my gamer tag on it. These are the ones that came with it. Astro a40 audio system, and it just has an embossed, blacked out Astro A logo on the other side. But I got these. I think it looks pretty cool. My gamer tag on it too. It just looks cool. So on with the headset. Build quality, again, Astro. You know, they build quality products, no doubt about it. There's no buttons or anything on the headset. You can switch the boom between this side and this side. You just switch out this tag with this one, obviously, and you can just plug it right on in there. These magnets are very strong, by the way. Okay, the microphone. Your voice is much quieter. If you have a very deep voice or whatever, like it'll just mellow out your voice, and it's much quieter. That's the best way I can explain the mic. It's a lot more bendable than the a40s. I'm not talking like Turtle Beaches, but the a40s boom mic is much more bendable than the a50s mic. Okay, so ear cushions are nice and soft. Same thing with the a50s. They're they're build quality wise, they're damn near the same. You know, like my a50s, my only gripe is the ear cups. They like rattle within the two little pins on either side here. Like they can be moved left and right in there. With the a40s, there's none of that. They don't move at all. They're very tight in there. They obviously swivel, and they obviously go like that. Nice soft up here too. Astro logoing up top, metal bars on the side. That's basically it for the headset for the a40. You plug it in here with this piece of shit wire. I got the media cable because they haven't gotten smart yet, I guess, and like made a box. Like the mix amp and my headset came in two separate boxes. Therefore, they packaged it like I just wanted the headset. When you just buy the headset, they give you this fucking media cable, which I just want a mic mute switch on my thing, and I also want it to be longer than 2 feet long, for Christ's sake. But there's a volume wheel here. Like what do I need that for? If I have my mix amp right here, you know, it has a A/B switch for A is your boom mic, B is the inline mic right up here. And the inline mic does sound good. I did a test of that, and it sounds, you know, pretty damn good. I was impressed. It sounds a lot better than I expected. Also, right here, there's a little button for answering calls, ending calls, pausing and playing music. Then here's your mute switch, which is a bitch to switch, by the way. It's very hard to switch. Like, I'm serious. I don't know how I can exaggerate it anymore, but it's very hard to switch. Alright, that's all I'm trying to say. So I called Astro about this, and they're actually sending me an inline mic mute cable as we speak. So I can't wait for that, because it's going to be, I think it's twice as long, something like that. It's at least another meter long, and it's just a rectangle plastic piece that it's, you know, it's a buddy of mine has it, and it's a lot better. That's what I was expecting to get, and I didn't get it, so I was kind of you know, I was upset about it. Moving on to the mix amp. Right here we got the power button. Then we got the master volume. One thing I can say about the master volume, when the volume is like low right here, the audio cuts out like right here. Like from here down, there's no audio whatsoever. And like when you turn it up slightly past that, the left ear cup plays whatever sound is coming in, but the right ear cup is very, very distant. And as you turn it up, like that entire issue just goes away. So that's the only issue I found out with that. Right here we have the equalizing settings. The top left corner is Pro for like Call of Duty and whatnot, like for footsteps and grenades and shit like that. 2 is Core. It's basically no audio changes whatsoever. It's just a flat line equalization. Bottom right hand corner is media, music, movies, stuff like that. And 4 is a LAN friendly setting. I'm not sure. I don't ever go to LAN parties, so I don't know. And as you can see, this thing is a smudge magnet. I'm sure my camera is picking that up nicely. Here we have the game voice balance. There's a little click right here in the middle that lets you know that you're in the middle. One cool thing about this is I like to leave my Xbox on, and I have my computer, which I have Spotify, and I have a 3.5 running to the back of here, to the MP3 port, and I play music. Now if you're in a game menu and there's game menu music, and you obviously you don't want to hear that with your music, you just turn this all the way to game, and there's no more menu music. That's not possible with the a50s. When you turn it all the way down on voice, it turns all your audio down, which kind of sucks. But that's one cool thing I found out with this. And then also you have your Dolby button. It lights up red when you have Dolby on, and it looks just like it does right now whenever it's in a stereo. So we have two JZ chaining ports on the front. That's what these two are on the outside. Here's the wire that this piece of shit wire plugs into, and then to your headset. And then here's the Xbox 360 chat cable that goes to your controller. Optical input, MP3 stream for like doing commentaries and whatnot, and then USB for power and PS3 chat. The back of this is kind of angled, so like if you sit it on your desk, it kind of like aims back at you, which it's just a pretty cool design. This right here is just an awesome device. It's really cool. The wires, you get it. They're wires. They're nice and thick. These are the optical and the power. Like they're very thick wires. You know what I mean? They're much thicker than the charger cable for the a50s, which I have the plug and play, charge and play. I mean, for the a50s. The a40s are an awesome headset. They are more clear up in the high range for like footsteps and whatnot than the a50s. The a50s are much better for music. Like, don't get me wrong, you can game with the a50s. Like, I did it for a while and I loved it. I just wanted to try the a40s out. I'm happy I did. The bass in the a40s are not quite as much there as the a50s, and the mid-range as well. I feel like the a50s have a slightly better mid-range too, but the a40s have a better high range. Obviously the a40s have a mute function, or the a50s have a mute function when you put the mic all the way up. This is the mix amp. There's nothing special about it. Power button, pairing button, Dolby on and off. Really nothing special about it. But the real mix amp is right here in the ear cup. So that's basically this right here in the ear cup. I like this better, having this actual dial right here. Even though sometimes when I was playing with the a40s, say somebody started just screaming or whatever, my first, obviously because I've been using these for a while, my first impression was to touch the ear cup, you know, push the button. So I made that mistake a couple times. But comparing these two now, they're awesome headsets. Okay, both of them, you're getting what you pay for. These are not cheap headsets. You know, you are getting what you pay for. I promise you. Build quality of the two almost identical. Like little things such as the ear cup rattling within the two joints. Well, not rattling, but it's loose within there. The foam on both of them are the same. However, I could say this on the a50s, from them being on the stand all the time, you can see a little indentation right here. Like there's not much padding right here in the middle anymore from being on that stand. So I don't know if that's ever gonna come out or whatever. It's probably not, but that's one thing to make note of. I like this mic better for the fact that it mutes when you put it up. But as far as picking up voice and ambient noises and whatnot, I like the a40s mic better because, say, you have a ceiling fan in your room or something like that, this won't pick that up. If you have somebody just came in your room and they ask you a question, as long as they're not yelling at the top of their, the top of their lungs, it won't pick up what they say to you. And if you put it up like this and you just talk in a normal manner, the mic won't pick that up either. So you can technically have a conversation with somebody without muting your mic. So if I had to recommend either of these two headsets to somebody, I would say it depends on what your environment is and what your use is, what you're using them for. Now, if you are in a living room and you're not at a gaming desk, you like to listen to music, you like to listen to movies with a headset, and then you game as well, a50s. Get the a50s, okay? If you sit at a desk and you just want basically what the pros use, I can't really think of something else to say, then get the a40s, you know, because you can't really get up and walk away from what you're doing. With the a40s, you're kind of there, you know, you have to take them off or whatever, but who really needs to take their headset with you whenever you go out to the, you know, when you go out to the kitchen or whatever. So I'm torn between the two. Like, part of me wants to sell my a50s, but like, for instance, when I'm done playing games here in my chair, you know, I get up and walk away from my TV. I like to put my a40s right there, and I like to get my a50s out, lay in my bed, and watch my movie, so that way I don't disturb everybody. But I don't know. I just don't see myself getting rid of it because I have these 40s now. I'm just going to keep the both because see how there's two here? Optical in from my Xbox, and then I plug in from the a40s into here. So that way I can technically use both these heads at the same time. Like, I don't need to unplug and inplug and whatnot. And even if I have somebody over at my house, you know, and we want to game out, you know, I got two of the best headsets you can buy right here, and we can have a game session. So, it's just cool. If I was going to prefer one of these, just because you know, I've had them for a week, and it's like a wow factor, and I just love the way that this headset looks with those speaker tags and my gamer tag on them. a40s. I prefer the a40s. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I did a good job of cutting the time and the length of the video in half. Like, comment, subscribe. I might be doing a setup too once I get my Elgato, so that way I'll be doing some gameplays and whatnot. We'll see what happens. But have a good day, guys.